my whole fascination is why are some people rich and why are some people poor? But in 2022, the gap between rich and poor is now accelerating. It's getting wider than the Grand Canyon. But a lot of the times, the people that are getting poor is simply because they had poor teachers. Their parents are poor, or they come from a poor background, or like in my case, they're all school teachers who think even a PhD, that's all you need. The media is so biased today, I can't stand it. Like 60 Minutes past Sunday, just as IMF is making their announcement, this billionaire young entrepreneur, he's giving every kid a free college education with their parents. I said, well, it's good they're going to college, but what do they learn about money? Nothing. And the funny thing is, Kim met my rich dad, she's going, what is real estate? What is real estate? So we moved to Portland, and she cut her teeth on a little place called Eastmoreland. And so she started buying her first little house there. The interest rates were like 9 or 10%. And she bought a little 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. She put almost nothing down, and she got $25 a month or $50 a month. It changed her life. She says, I can make money with nothing, but it changes your mind. You go, I don't have to spend the rest of my life working. And interesting, her father was a Mr. Stocks and Bonds guy. He goes, what are you doing? You're investing in real estate. And she had to fight her dad. And thank God she had met my rich dad and my poor dad. And so she had 3 dads to contend with. Kenny and I are in the biggest gold mine in the world. We paid nothing for it.
Yeah.
We get in for nothing. But that's the infinite return, which Kenny's having a couple of weeks from now. We have no money in the deals. And it's hundreds of thousands a month in income, tax-free, because of depreciation, amortization. But that's what we teach. But our schools tell you to go to school, get a job, and get a 401k. I'm going, oh, gag me. I would never do that. But if you had bad teachers or poor teachers, or your parents said, that's what you do. But something even worse happening is the last crash was, let's say 2008, when the repo market reversed and all this stuff. And most of these financial planners and real estate brokers, all they know is a rising market. Since 2008, we've been nothing, and happy days are here again because they kept dropping interest rates. Real estate went up, stock market went up, bond markets went up. And we were just talking to Raoul Pal, and he said the problem with that is that the bull goes up the stairs, bear comes out the window. Raoul Pal says when it comes, it's 4 months. That's how fast this bear is going to go out the window. So I don't know what you call it, but it's a magical informational called the collective. I go to it, I'm blown away. I am blown away. The point here is that you are who you hang out with. And we talked about it, the gap gets wider and wider depending on who you hang out with. And I was saying to you from Portland, and Kim bought her first rental property in Portland by Eastmoreland, and she found religion. She could buy something for nothing. In the worst economy ever, interest rates were 9%, and people are crying the blues at 5%. And once you understand that it's all in your head, and you can adjust the dials in your brain, you'll see a different world. It's going to be as Raoul Pal was saying, man, we're going to make so much money because we have carbon credits and we have biotech coming online and all that. There's more opportunity today, but not if you hang out with idiots. We have no stocks, bonds, and mutual funds because my rich dad taught me differently. So today, like I was saying, and I said this all the time, we own oil wells. We don't own oil companies. We don't own stocks. So again, when Biden cut the XL pipeline off, oil went from 30 to 130. Holy mackerel, we're making so much money today. The dangerous thing is people are being wiped out. Inflation's killing them, food and fuel.
That's right.
That's what scares me. So many kids, if I go to college, I'll be fine. That's what you got taught Marxism. They talk about, tax to rich and all these other things they teach, but the thing that's frightening today is what Klaus Schwab is saying. Someday you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. That's the abolition of private property, just Marx. And that's what they're teaching the kids. So is there any money in a credit card? It's dead. And that's how money is created. You have to borrow it into existence. That was 71. You have to borrow the money and money is created. That was a fractional reserve system. Fractional reserve system says you put your savings in a bank, let's say $100, the bank can lend out 1,000. 10-to-1 leverage in there. And I think that's why so many young people are in crypto. They know something's wrong. They just don't have the big macro picture of it. And they get caught up in all these swings. Right. The biggest thing with central bank, I'm not, not financial, not crypto smart or anything, but it's Orwell's Big Brother is watching. They can track you. And the reason I like this stuff here, it's real gold. This has been here since the earth was formed. This is silver, been here the earth is formed. I can run with this and spend it anywhere in the world. They can't track me. My poor dad, brilliant academic, but flat broke. But he thought all he needed was his PhD and Stanford and Northwestern University of Chicago. And he just thrived on that. And my rich dad who never went to school goes, your father's an idiot. But they think they're superior. They think they're above the law, some of them.